Hello, I'm Toycat, and after 10 years, the McRib has finally returned, and I have one of the very first ones, because by weird coincidence, I happen to be at the airport McDonald's in Dublin at exactly 10:59, which means I can also try their mini hash browns, 15 by the way, for not much more than a single giant hash brown. They've gotten far too overpriced, but the McRib is the main headline item that I'm excited to try after all these years away. So first things first, let's give it a glance. Oh yeah, look at that. That is exactly what it looks like in the photos. Absolutely no difference. I mean, the rectangular slab of beef, the very, very legit looking bread here. But I think more seriously,
I don't think it's beef.
Of pork, and then the lovely bit of bread. We got some barbecue sauce slathered all over us, 2 pickles, and a few onions. Again, I feel like it had a little bit more on the picture, but I'm not here for picturesque burgers. I'm here for tasty ones. That's why I'm at McDonald's. But first, a mini hash brown. These things, I love that they do them at Burger King. It's one of the biggest reasons I go there for breakfast. McDonald's having them, game changer. Oh, it's good too. It's it's basically just a giant. You can say it's a mini hash brown, or you can say it's a giant tater tot. I love it either way. That texture on the outside, hits so good, and I bet that would be good. You could salt it a little extra. You could throw some tomato ketchup on there. I bet even mayo would go great. But here's the headline for today, the McRib. How good is it? Was it worth waiting 10 years for? And indeed, it's worth mentioning, this is the first one of the day from this particular McDonald's, maybe across the entire UK and Ireland. Again, it's like 11.02 on the receipt. This costs €5.90, which costs these in these different currencies. But is it good? I genuinely don't remember the last time I've had a McRib. I don't remember it tasting that good. It is a rare thing to get pork at McDonald's, especially in the UK and Ireland. We've got a high population who do not believe in pork. But they're missing out. Oh. This is delightful. It is basically just pork slab flavor. The barbecue sauce isn't that special. It's they've got better barbecue sauce at McDonald's. But the bread is pretty solid. And the pork slab is there. This is what McDonald's does that's so genius in my mind, is they make food that manages to be bare bottom in terms of like the way they can price it and package it and put it together, but then at the exact same time manages to actually be a really solid version of that. You could spend a lot more getting a very fancy version of this. It probably wouldn't fall out like this. But this is so solid for what it is, and this is infinitely replicable. So much so that for the entire campaign period, I know that I could get a McRib anytime I wanted. Not that I probably do, though. I think that's the sad thing about the McRib, is it's not actually that much better than every other McDonald's burger, because you go to McDonald's for McDonald's, not for special items. Special items you get once and you go, that was good enough, I guess. And the only reason the McRib largely exists is because I believe they follow global pork prices. When there's a glut, they buy it up and they actually drive up the price of pork. And once it goes up high enough, they stop making the McRib. It's a wild thing that happens in my mind, but basically, it kind of works in that same sense, but is this an item I would want year round? Probably not, actually. But it's good when it exists, and I'm happy enough with that. For now, though, thank you for watching this lovely McDonald's review. Special Ireland edition, by the way. They have the same menu as the UK, but I'm glad that I came out here anyway to spend slightly more, once converted to euros, on the same food, because it's the same everywhere, and that's the beauty, and the reason why, when you're traveling, you don't have to be too judgy on yourself if you end up in a McDonald's. And speaking of ending up in a McDonald's, that's where this video ends. Thank you, and goodbye.